Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to start now. So the first card you have, you pass the Hanged Man. Yeah, I'm getting this feeling of kind of losing track, maybe losing your passion, I think, losing your passion for something, feeling a bit stagnant, maybe. You had passion for something and now you're kind of sitting back and thinking, oh yes, I have to go through the motions, but I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm not really kind of rushing forward with anything. So I think this is about career work. I think when you started on this career track that you're on, you're a lot more passionate than you are now. I think maybe, a lot of things changed, as you went along. It's very different now to what it used to be. It's not like it was when you started. And look at this man's legs, they're red. Which represents passion. So it's like the passion sort of drained to the bottom of him to where his legs are. But because this is the Hanged Man and he's turned upside down, I think this might be a message to you, just to remind you that, it's time to bring that passion back again, up to the top again, because you've been, going along at work. It's been fine. There's been no problem. I think in the last 2 to 3 years or so, it's been stable. Nothing terrible's happened. But you do need to bring this passion back, either in your job that you're doing now, or you might have to look for something else, or you might have to go into some completely different area, because we spend a lot of time working, and it's a long time to spend just feeling, just okay and plodding along. It's not good. So, I think it's definitely time for you to do some kind of change or do something. It might be a total job change. I don't know. You might want to start your own business. I don't know. I think your finances are okay. They're coming along okay in this job or whatever this is. But, it's one thing to have financial growth. And that's good, of course. That's great. But it's another thing to have mind growth and mind expansion. You're an intelligent person, and it's not as if your brain's being wasted where you are, but I think you could be doing a lot more than what you're doing. So I hope that doesn't sound like I'm telling you off. I know it probably does. Use your brain. I'm not saying that to you. Just look at this card again, and I'm just looking at this man's red legs again. His legs are pointing up toward the leaves, toward the growth. And the growth is where the passion is. So, if you have passion for something, then things are going to grow a lot quicker. So I think that's what the message of that card is. It's also the card of ideas, with this light bulb around this man's head. So, see what you can do to try and change, expand, do something new. Just even if it's just a small change, it's something. Anything's possible, really. We have so much amazing technology available to us. Just about anything's possible. I think you probably already have a lot of ideas in the back of your mind. And this is the Hanged Man. So don't hold back with those ideas. Push them forward. Don't keep on sitting back. Push the ideas forward. Do something with them. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the next card you have your past is the World. So of course, this is opposite to the Hanged Man. This is all about, freedom, floating around, action, beginnings, all of that kind of thing. So, freedom, full circle, things coming around into full circle, all of that kind of thing. So, you want to do something that's going to make you feel freer. That's what I'm seeing in this card. You want to do something where you're going to have more of a feeling of freedom, of being able to be yourself. That's what freedom is, being yourself, not being enslaved, not being trapped to something, not being told you have to get up at this time and you have to, finish at that time and you have to have lunch at that time and you have to be there at this time. No. And you have to wear this and you have to say this. No. Freedom, feeling free. You can be yourself. You can still do your work, but it's you. It's a part of you. Okay, so the other thing I'm seeing in this card is I'm actually seeing someone who's been thinking about coming back into your life. The World can be about coming full circle, endings and beginnings. So I think you might have, I think this person who's thinking about coming close to you, I think they might have ended something. They ended a relationship. That's what I'm seeing. And maybe that's why They've started to come back to you again, so that might be a bit of a red flag, I think. But they've always thought about you. They've never forgotten about you. That's what I'm seeing. I think this person actually has quite a few regrets. I think they actually felt a lot calmer when they're around you. I think after you separated, they probably went through a lot of ups and downs, I think. And yeah, I'm also seeing a bit of blame around this, self-blame actually. It's like they blame themselves for walking away or something like that. Yeah, I think they actually might have come into a lot of drama after they walked away from you. But, it's like you left a lot of drama behind when you separated. So it was the opposite for you. So they saw you as calm, and getting away from you meant drama to them. But for you, being away from them means calm, and being near them means drama. So it's kind of the opposite for both of you. But yeah, expect a message, because I think they're going to message you. That's how they're going to contact you. It's going to be a little message to start with, I think. And, just to kind of test the waters to see what you're going to say. They want to see what happens first. So that's what I'm seeing there. So the last card you have for your past is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this is definitely showing me that you're going to be on your guard when this person tries to connect with you again. Yeah, I don't think you'll be angry with them. I don't think you'll block them or anything like that. I think you probably would have once, but I'm not seeing you doing that this time for some reason. Yeah, they really hurt you, I think. A lot of people say the Queen's a widow. There's a debate about that, but she's been through some hard times, some hard things, and I think this person broke your heart, actually. We're looking side on at this Queen, but if we were standing in front of her, we'd be looking at her sword, which is kind of dividing her heart. So, yeah, your heart was broken, I think. So, yeah, and I think while you're with this person, maybe your heart was a bit divided as well. I think at one point, certainly toward the end, you were sort of caught between knowing that this wasn't really going to work and you're going to have to move on eventually. But also another part of you wanted to hang on as well. So it was like your heart was a bit divided. But I think looking back, you're really glad that you're free of all of that now. There are all these symbols of freedom in this card. There's a bird above the Queen's head. There are butterflies on her crown. So I think you're happy to have this freedom. It's freedom that's come out of heartbreak. That's what I'm seeing. But for them, it's the opposite. They only realised what they'd lost when it was gone. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the first card you have your presence, the Emperor. So, yeah, there are a lot of different sides to the Emperor. He gets things done. He's good at being in charge. He can be really passionate, which is lovely. But the other side to him, especially in love, is that he can be so determined to get what he wants that sometimes he kind of bombards the poor person until they say yes. So I think this might be a little warning to you. If you say no to this person, which I think you probably will do, they might not take no for an answer. So just think about that. Just be careful of that. They might try to come back several times. They might try different things to come back to you. The thing around this is, where were they at the right time? Where was their determination when you're actually in this relationship with them? Where was it then? So they're coming at you, but at the wrong time. So, yeah, you might be angry with me when I say this, but I think it's actually a good thing that you're seeing this side of them now, while it's in these early stages of this again, because you might start to feel a little bit tempted by them again. And, if they're coming at you like the Emperor in its, the bad side of the Emperor anyway, it might make you think, well, no. So the other thing I'm seeing here is being your own boss, which is what the Emperor is. So yeah, I think there is some kind of an opportunity coming up for you. It's a work opportunity. It might be something for you to partner in with someone else. And I think that this is coming through a friend. It might be an old friend. I think it's actually someone older than you. It might be a friend of your family. So if you do partner up with this person, if this opportunity comes along and you say yes, I think they'll definitely have a lot of resources to throw into this. They'll have a lot of money to go into this. Yeah, you'll have more freedom if you do this, more than you do now. But you'll have to be accountable for a lot, if that makes sense. They're really organised, and they'll expect to see reports and official reports and things like that, charts and everything. So, and that's fair enough that they want to see that. So I think if this job comes in, at least consider it. I don't think it'd be something that would take over your job. I mean, I think when I'm looking at this, I think it'd be kind of interesting for you to do, but I'm not getting that, wow, this is an amazing feeling around this. I've got to say, I'm just being honest. So it is an opportunity. It's something different. It's something to kind of put your mind off this plodding along in this job that you're doing right now. It might not be that bad, but so it's kind of a distraction. But I don't think it's a long-term solution to what I'm seeing in the Hanged Man. So I'm just being honest, that's just what I'm seeing in that. Okay, so the next card you have your presence, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, right, so this is what I'm seeing. This is the wow. This is the wow. This is the career expansion. This is what I'm seeing in the Hanged Man. So yeah, this goes way, way beyond this opportunity in the Emperor. It's not a bad opportunity, but what I'm seeing is I think you have a gift, actually. And I don't think you've been tapping into that gift. I'm not sure what this gift is. I think it's probably something that people normally wouldn't associate with earning a living or making money. You might have actually heard people say, oh, nobody makes money doing that, and things like that. And sometimes these narrow-minded ideas get sort of locked in our heads, but there is a way. There's always a way. There's a way for you to use this gift. There always is. My belief is, if you have a gift, it's almost your duty to bring this into the world. The universe has given this gift to you, so you have to give the gift of that to the world. That's what I'm seeing. It's like passing on the gift. So, with this thing, whatever this is, you might have to practice this, nurture this, but please use this gift. Use this gift. We live in a world where people can get on here, on YouTube or wherever else, they can express themselves. And, again, I don't know what this gift is, but if you think about music artists, for example, at one time they'd have to go around looking for a manager, they'd have to audition, and then they'd have to look for a recording contract and all of that before anyone would even be able to hear their music or see them. And now people can get on here, they can get that exposure by themselves, and yes, there's the siren. Wow. Okay. I'm alive. It's okay. So yeah. So there's the wow. There's the horn. Jump into action. Please do this thing. So okay. So there's music, and so now there are all these different ways of getting exposure. They don't have to go down the old road. And another area that I was thinking of was publishing. People can publish themselves or whatever. So if this is all resonating with you, not this great big horn and whatever that was, if this is resonating with you, think of a way to do this. This is all about using your mind, using your talents. This is something that comes from your heart. So there's got to be a way. I don't mean there's got to be a way. There is a way. There's always a way to use your talents. And, again, it's your duty to do that. So, we have silence. So the last card you have your presence, the Nine of Swords. Yes. Okay, so Right, this is quite down. So I'm seeing this person again, this person who wants to contact you. So they've been through hopefulness, they've been through the anger stage. This is the sad stage. So, you know, I don't think it would be the right thing for them to be in a relationship at all, actually, with anyone. And I think what's happening is they're trying to fill a void, and they're trying to fill that void with you, or they will if they haven't already. They need to find a way to fill themselves up, to build themselves up before they can even think about approaching anyone. That's my opinion. And what I was seeing in the Queen of Swords was that, I don't think you're going to block them. So if you talk to them, I don't actually think you'd be the right person for them to have a lot of conversations with, because I'm seeing them having this one-track mind when it comes to you. They just want to start something again with you. They're thinking about love with you, but that's kind of a distraction to what they really should be doing. That's what I'm seeing. So, you could try directing them to someone else, a counsellor maybe, if things are really bad, or a relative or another friend or someone. They definitely need more stability in their life, and chasing after people and love and all of that, it's not going to give them that. They need to find that on their own, and they need to fill themselves up before they can go forward and find love. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have for your future is the Page of Swords. Yeah, I don't mean to talk about this person all the time, but they're there. They're always there. And, I think they're here for a reason. I think they're going through so much emotionally. They're going through just about every emotion. I think they are going to need some help. I'm seeing this might be a little bit more serious than I was seeing before. Yeah, and they're going to be on your mind when they contact you as well. So that's why they keep on coming up as well. And, they did hurt you, but you're not a vindictive person, and you're not out to hurt them. So I just hope someone's around them, because if you look at this card, this page is swinging his sword around, and he's going through all of these emotions. He's feeling just about every emotion in this reading, every emotion you can think of, he's kind of gone through. So, or he or she or whoever this person is. So, this is what they're doing. They're going through every kind of emotion. They do need some kind of support. I keep on seeing that, because this page, if you look at this page, he's standing on a rock, but it's full of moss. And if you think about moss, it's really, really slippery. So I think they might be in danger of falling down mentally, maybe. I really hope it isn't as severe as what I'm seeing here, and I don't normally say things like this. But if you know any of their family, or maybe their friends or anything, see if you can get in contact with someone they're close to, and they might not talk to you, they might ignore you, they might answer you, I don't know, but it's worth trying. It's always worth trying. And I don't want you to stress. It might not be anywhere near as bad as what I'm seeing here, but I have to say what I see, and I'm just seeing just about every emotion that they're going through in this. They're angry, they're sad, they're upset, they're thrashing around in this card. So, and they're about to fall down. So, yeah, I am a bit worried about them actually, but, try and do what you can. See if you can get them to talk to somebody else, someone they're close to. The next card you have your futures, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, again. Look at this man. He's leaning on this wand. So they need someone to lean on. They need someone who can help them. I'm not saying you should sit with them and talk to them and all of that. You might not feel comfortable doing that, but they do need someone. You might be strong enough. I don't know. This is the card of strength, so it's all up to you whether you want to be that person. But at least try and direct them towards someone else, because they are going to contact you, so you will have that opportunity. So you might just direct them to a friend or a family member. So And I keep on seeing work here as well. So this job that you're in again, I'm not seeing any great, big, terrible problems. You know, you're going along, it's fine. You're sort of putting one foot in front of the other. This is kind of similar to what I was seeing in the Hanged Man. So, you know, I think it might be time for you to take a break or take some time off if you can. Clear your thoughts maybe, because you need to have your head clear to think about what you're going to do with this gift that you have that I've seen in the Page of Pentacles. You must do something with that. You absolutely must do something with that. But, you know, don't start to feel down about this. You know, you've achieved a lot. I'm not saying what you're doing is terrible and you should leave right now. You know, you're doing a lot of things in your work and in your life as well that a lot of people would love to be able to do. So, you know, of course, think about using this talent. Do what you can to kind of work out what to do. But, you know, take your time. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't say, oh, everything I'm doing is rubbish. I have to throw it out the window or whatever. You know, don't rush with this. Be kind to yourself. You know, take care of yourself. Don't be too down on yourself, because this is a very kind of a bit of a down card. You know, this man has this bandage around his head and he's tired. So, you know, just watch out for that. Be kind to yourself. So the last card you have for your future is the Magician. So yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic card to have for your last card. You know, what I'm seeing here is the sky is the limit. The sky is really absolutely the limit for you when it comes to your career and your expansion and this talent, this gift that you have. You can do this. You can use what you love and make money from it and make a career from it. You absolutely 100% can. You know, I don't mean to turn this into a work reading, but, you know, when you're thinking of where you'd like to go and, you know, what you'd like to do with this, don't limit yourself. You know, if you start writing things down, which is what I suggest you should do, and you know, a thought comes into your head like, oh, that'll never happen. I can't do that. I can't make money doing that. I'm not as good as X or Y or this other person. You know, I'm shy and this and whatever. Banish those thoughts. You know, they're not your thoughts. I think there's someone else's thoughts you probably picked up on, you've taken them to heart, you've put them in your head. Get them out of your head. This is your future. It's about you. It's not about anyone else. It's about doing something you love. It's about doing something that's a part of you. So please don't let anyone's thoughts or anything else put you off. Every time one of these thoughts come into your head, say, I banish that thought, and get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Just keep on doing it until you don't think those thoughts anymore. And really focus, really concentrate on what you can do with your gift. You need to bring this out into the world. That's what I'm seeing. So Scorpio, I hope this resonated. As you know, general readings can't always resonate with everyone. But if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if that's what you'd like to do. And thank you so much for watching.